It's time for Mary Farfisa's Outer Space Radio Theater.
What song does a star sing when it's all by itself? What sound does a comet make when it's flying around? And did you know that the sun enjoys playing the drums? And did you know that the moon has a favorite tune? Well, you might think that outer space is a quiet place, but there's a melody in all that astronomy. Well, I roam through galaxies looking for sounds that interest me. There's too many to mention if I just pay attention. Songs and sounds, music and noise can be as much fun as a box full of toys. Songs and sounds, music and noise, I'll catch them all with my lasso and bring them to you. I'm Mary Farfisa.
And we all love Mary Farfisa, don't we, kids? But, dig, today's adventure is not about Mary Farfisa. Today's adventure is not even about Briscoe the Space Horse. Today's story is about a friend of theirs, Blasé Koolkatt, the beatnik cat girl from the moon. Now, let me tell you a little bit about Blasé Koolkatt. Like I said, Blasé Koolkatt is a cat girl. But she's more like a girl than she is a cat. She has 2 long gray ears like a cat, and big green eyes like a cat too. And she usually wears a beret on her head. That's a little round hat. But apart from the beret, it's anyone's guess what Blasé might wear. Even on the moon, where people like to march to the beat of their own drummer, Blasé is considered unconventional. Blasé is an artist, a musician, a free spirit, a poet, and she is very, very cool. Now, kids, you see that house down there, that really nice house? That's where Blasé Koolkatt lives with her mommy-o and her daddy-o. Blasé's daddy-o is a poet, man, and cats all over the moon dig daddy-o's poetry. Blasé's mother is the president of the Koolkatt Espresso Company. They make espresso. Espresso, that's a very delicious sort of gourmet coffee, you dig? They drink it out of little cups. Coffee is always made from coffee beans, but Koolkatt Espresso is made from moonbeams. Well, enough about espresso. Let's get back to our story about Blasé Koolkatt. Let's look inside the house. There's Blasé's mother, Mommy-o, walking down the hallway to Blasé's room.
Blasé!
Now she's opening up the door.
Are you in here, darling?
Oh man, what a mess. There are heaps of clothing on the floor and stacks of books and magazines. There's a big table cluttered with paints and drawing pads. And there's a box with a half-eaten pizza on the arm of the chair. Lots of stuff in that room, but where's Blasé?
I am here, lying on the bed.
Oh, there you are. Blasé, your bed is covered with your clothes from last week.
I lie on my clothes to remind me of the experiences I had this week. The smells of the places I've been to. The energy that still clings to them. They speak to me.
They need to speak to the washing machine now, not you.
They are also comfy to lie on.
Maybe so, but you really need to clean up your room. A little disorder is fine, but this is chaos. Look, this pizza on the arm of your chair is from 3 days ago.
That pizza is aging. Its flavor is maturing.
If it matures more, sweetheart, it will mummify. And look over here. 3 half-drunk bottles of soda. And all of these candy wrappers on the floor.
The universe is not tidy, Mommy. Oh, it is reckless and creative and has no time to pick up after itself.
Well, that's fine for the universe, Blasé. But you have plenty of time. You have to clean up. This room is probably crawling with pink-eyed icky buds.
There may be a few.
I'll bet there's more than a few. Yes, look. They're already eating the pizza that's maturing.
The pink-eyed icky buds harm no one.
Some people spray their houses to keep the pink-eyed icky buds out.
That is very cruel.
That's why we don't do it. But you can't let the whole house get infected with pink-eyed icky buds. They love a room like yours or your father's studio. All kinds of clutter for them to hide under. All sorts of crumbs on the floor that they can snack on. If you don't keep a house clean, Blasé, it will fill up with so many pink-eyed icky buds, there's no room for you.
But, Mommy, oh, I am a creative soul. My room is a masterpiece.
Oh, Blasé.
My room is a work of art. It is a reflection of the cosmos. It is like the universe itself.
Blasé.
A stew of creative forces.
That's very lovely, Blasé. But I must insist that you start cleaning this room tonight.
Mommy, oh!
I'm putting my paw down. Clean your room.
Life can be so hard sometimes. My inner voices call to me. But always there is someone who wishes me not to answer. There are 2 universes. The exciting universe of my imagination and the dull universe of everyday life. Homework, housework, the ordinary.
I like this special, not the ordinary. I like words, but not just any. I like unusual words that are usually long. Words I can use in a poem or a song. I like bands you've never heard of and art no one understands. I like living life freestyle without routines and plans. I like to think. I like to daydream. I like philosophy. I like the music scene. I like what's real and things with meaning. I don't like housework or home cleaning. But I suppose I have no choice. When Mommy O puts her paw down, she means it. I will go to the closet in the hallway. I will need that stick with the whiskers at the end. And that noisy thing you push that sucks up all the dirt. How tedious. How mundane. All right, I am ready to begin. I've brought a big plastic bag to throw all the stuff I don't need in. I will start with the organic material, the sandwich crust, and this pizza.
Hey, we're not finished with that.
Oh, the pink-eyed icky buds!
You can't throw that pizza away. It's only just matured.
I know, pink-eyed icky bud, but I have no choice. Mommy Ho says I must clean my home.
What? Oh no, you're not gonna spray us, are you?
No, I would never. But I do have to clean up in here.
What's going on?
The end of the world.
She's going to clean her room?
Yes.
This is terrible.
I know. Sound the evacuation sirens. It's the apocalypse.
Right!
To us, there's nothing meaner than to use your vacuum cleaner.
We really think it's best if you don't clean up your mess.
We love that you're so sloppy and too lazy to clean it up.
We love life in your messy room. We love that you're a slob.
We're the pink-eyed icky bots, and we live under things you toss on the floor.
There's never too much clutter for us. In fact, we wish there was more.
We're icky.
We're sticky.
When it comes to food, we're not picky.
We're the pink-eyed icky bobs.
Living in your messy room. We know you'll clean it sometime, but we hope it's not too soon.
I am so sorry, pink-eyed icky bods. Listen, I'll go talk to Daddy-O for a while before I clean my home. Daddy-O likes to talk, so I'll be a while. You pink-eyed icky bods can finish as much as you can of this pizza while I'm gone and get ready to leave.
Well, all right. You hear that, everyone? Everybody on the pizza!
Blasé is going out to the patio to talk to her daddy-o. There he is. He's got his shades on, even though it's nighttime, and he's got cat whiskers, man, and also a little goatee. He's wearing a brightly colored moon kimono. He's lying back on a cushioned lawn chair, looking up at the starry sky above the moon.
Hey, Daddy-O.
Hey, kitty cat, why the long face?
It's
Mommy-O, she is being such a square.
Mommy-O's no square. Why do you say that?
She wants me to clean my home, but it is exactly how I like it.
You know, Mommy-O puts up with an awful lot from us. Your room's been a mess for a long time. Mine, too. And she hasn't said anything to either of us. But eventually, she says something. And when she does, we gotta listen.
The pink-eyed icky buds will have no home if I clean my home.
Ah, sure they will, kitty cat. They'll just come over to my studio and hide under all my junk till your mother makes me clean up my mess. And when that happens, they can go right back to yours.
I suppose.
Hey, come and sit with me under all these stars for a while. Cleaning your room can wait a little bit longer. Look at all those stars up there. They're so bright and clear tonight. You can see all the constellations.
Constellations. They are like pictures in the sky, painted by stars.
That's right. You can look up and see animals and places and all sorts of things, all made of stars.
What constellations do you see tonight, Daddy-O?
Well, look up there. That constellation is called the Star Owl. See it?
Yes, 2 huge round eyes and pointed oval ears and a plump round body with little wings.
That's her. Star owls are always watching everything. And look over there. See that long, curled trail of bright stars, twisting and winding round in the heavens?
Yes,
That's the celestial snake.
she even has a forked tongue that twinkles.
She sure does. She's always up there, twisting around, always by herself, far away from the other constellations. Now, look over there, way up high. Connect the dots, kitty cat. What do you see?
It looks like a giant cat standing up on his hind legs, the way we do. He's got a stick over his shoulder with a knapsack on the end of it.
Yeah, man, that's Hobo Tom, the Wanderer. Those are all the belongings he has slung over his shoulder in that knapsack. He's a free spirit. Hobo Tom is the only constellation that picks up and leaves whenever he feels like it. If Hobo Tom gets tired of a place, he's gone.
Hobo Tom sounds cool.
He sure does. Man, all these stars and constellations, I could look at them all night, you dig? They inspire me. I've written 17 poems just since I came out here to look at the stars.
Whoa! Can I hear one?
Sure, but you have to accompany me, you dig? Give me a beat, something crazy.
Crazy!
Percolator blue banana boats. The elevators take the stairs. Those cool pajamas won't mend your socks, while those ice cream balloons recall an old tune when it's 6 o'clock and we rock around the clock. The clock Kent. Superman, yeah. Superman, man. Saxophones blow like my big old toe. The sunlit city streets take me out for breakfast. Hams and eggses, man. Green eggses and ham. Have you got a little lamb? Toothpaste.
Oh, Daddy-O, that was fantastic!
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? See, I told you the constellations were inspiring.
They are.
But you should probably go clean your room now, don't you think?
I suppose. But I am not sure I am emotionally prepared for that. I'll clean it. But I think I'd like to take a little ride on my guitar first. Just a little ride.
Well, okay, kitty cat. But don't be too long. You don't want to make Mommy-O mad.
Now, do you remember Blasé Koolkatt's guitar? It looks like an ordinary folk guitar, except it has 2 rocket boosters on it. And Blasé Koolkatt can fly through space on it. Look, man, she's taking off. Man, that is one fast guitar. Blasé's sitting on the side of the guitar with her legs crossed, and she's holding onto the neck of the guitar so she doesn't fall off. Look, man, she's already out of the stratosphere and heading to space. And now she's zooming towards the stars.
I play a C and look at me. I'm flying through the galaxy. I play a D and it's divine. The universe is mine. Another C, I get celestial. I become an extraterrestrial. I play an E and it's crazy. A comet couldn't catch me. I get on board, I strum a chord and see the universe on my guitar. I play an F and a 5, fly past constellations and nebulae. I play an A, I'm on my way to any planet, I say. I get on board, I strum a chord and see the universe on my guitar. I get on board, I strum a chord and see the universe on my guitar.
Blasé was very impressed by the 3 constellations her dad showed her: Star Owl, the Celestial Snake, and Hobo Tom. She's decided that since she's zooming through space anyway, she should go get a better look at those constellations and introduce herself. Look at her now. She's approaching the Star Owl. The Star Owl is watching Blasé with her 2 huge saucer-shaped starry eyes. Blasé looks excited over getting this close to Star Owl. But to tell the truth, from this close-up, the Star Owl looks a little bored.
Greetings, Star Owl. I am Blasé Koolkatt. I am from the moon.
Who?
Blasé Koolkatt, from the moon. I am an artiste, a poet, a musician.
Oh, that sounds like so much work.
Au contraire, art and poetry and music are not work. They are my passion.
If you say so, it still sounds like work to me.
But it's not!
Work is something that's boring and pointless and takes up all your time, like cleaning your home.
That's a problem easily solved. If you don't want to do something, just don't do it. I'd never clean my room. I've never cleaned my room. It's way too much effort.
You are right.
And those other things too. It's way too much effort. I sit here in space and I watch things. But to tell you the truth, I never do anything. Doing's just not my thing, Blasé Koolkatt. What do I do? If someone gives me something to do, I just look at them and say, Who, me? Can't you see I'm just much too busy? I say, who, me? Can't you see I'm all booked up? I say, who, me? You simply must find someone else who's not too busy. And who's not booked up. Who's not too busy. Why don't you just do it yourself?
Now, Blasé was surprised by what the Star Owl said. Of course, nobody liked doing things like cleaning their room. But art and poetry and music? Who wouldn't enjoy doing those things? Sure, making art and poetry and music can be difficult sometimes, but that would never stop Blasé from doing it. Blasé talked to the Star Owl some more and tried to find out if there was anything the Star Owl liked to do. But no, Star Owl was telling the truth when she said she didn't like to do anything.
This is rather sad, to just watch and never do.
And the saddest thing is, it seems to Blasé,
she's bored by watching, too.
Now it's getting kinda late, and Blasé should probably be heading back home. But she hasn't talked to the celestial snake or Hobo Tom yet. So look, she's flying even further into outer space. She's really flying on that guitar of hers. And look, there's the celestial snake, all made of stars and sliding round and round in the universe, man.
So, what brings you to space tonight, Blasé Koolkatt?
I love to explore the cosmos and meet the citizens of outer space.
I see.
And besides, when I get back home, I have to clean up my home.
And why do you have to do that?
Because Mamio has put her paw down.
Blasé, that's really rather silly.
It is?
Don't you realize if you simply don't clean your room, your mother will do it herself? No mother would let her children live in a dirty mess. You simply need to kick back, let the clutter pile up, and when your room is absolutely unacceptable to your mother, she will clean it herself. You should be like me. I never worry. I never hurry. I let things slide into place. I don't obsess. I never stress. I never worry. I never hurry. I let things slide into place. If things get messy or uncomfortable, I just slide some other place. I don't obsess. I never stress. Let somebody else clean up my mess.
I don't know, celestial snake. That seems unfair to Mamio.
Why is that unfair to Mamio? She's the one who wants the room clean, so why shouldn't she be the one to clean it?
Because she does so much for me already. It doesn't seem right. The celestial snake is very pretty from a distance, but up close, she is very selfish.
Well, now it's really late, and Blasé really should be heading back home. But there's one more constellation that Blasé Koolkatt wants to visit. Hobo Tom. And there he is. But it's funny. Hobo Tom looks so bright from the surface of the moon. But when you get closer, all his stars seem kind of dull and sort of tired. I guess that's because he's a hobo. And being a hobo is not an easy life, even for a star constellation.
Hey, that's one heck of a guitar, miss.
It's a space guitar, Hobo Tom. I'm Blasé Koolkatt. I fly through the cosmos on my guitar.
Flying through space on a guitar? Boy, that sounds like fun.
It is.
Me? I just catch a comet's tail or let myself blow away in a stardust storm when I want to leave town. Never knew a space guitar could zip me around the galaxies. If I had, I might have learned to play.
My guitar was a birthday present from my mommy-o and daddy-o.
Hey, bet they never thought you'd use it to run away from home.
Run away from home? I would never run away from home, Hobo Tom. I'm just spending some time in space before I go back home and clean my home.
Clean your room? Oh boy, that sounds like no fun at all. Why don't you just hit the road, run away?
I would never run away from home. I would never do that to mommy-o and daddy-o, or to me. You know, I may seem very worldly, and I am, of course, quite sophisticated, but when it's all said and done, I am only 12 years old. I would miss mommy-o and daddy-o if I were away from home for too long.
It's not like that for me, or for Star Owl, or the celestial snake. We're constellations. We don't have parents.
That sounds très lonely and very sad not to have parents.
Heck, I don't think so. If you ask me, constellations are lucky. Not having parents means no one ever tells you what to do. If anyone tells me what to do, I just hit the road. Like this. Listen. I don't like problems or complications. I don't like commitments or obligations. If you ask too much of me, it's the last you'll see of me, that's for sure. I'm Hobo Tom, don't you know? Hassle me, I'll hop a train and off I'll go. I like to sleep, I like to eat. I'm rather dashing, but never neat. I like cat naps in your yard. I don't like to work very hard. I don't like problems or complications. I don't like commitments or obligations. If you ask too much of me, it's the last you'll see of me. And that's for sure.
Well, little hepcats, now Blasé has talked to Hobo Tom. Is she going back to the moon now? Look down at Blasé's house. Daddy-o is still on the patio, looking up at the stars and wondering where Blasé is. Now look back up to space. Blasé has said goodnight to Hobo Tom, and she's turning her guitar around and heading back to the moon. It was fun to meet the constellations. The Star Owl, the Celestial Snake, and Hobo Tom. But Blasé is thinking that she wouldn't want to be like any of them. Blasé thinks that the Star Owl is kind of sad. She doesn't enjoy anything that takes any effort to do. And she thinks Celestial Snake is sort of selfish. She probably has no friends, you dig, because no one can count on her. And she feels sorry for Hobo Tom because he leads such a hard life. She's decided to go back home now. And when she gets there, she's gonna clean her room. We hope you enjoyed Blasé Koolkatt, today's episode of Mary Farfisa's Outer Space Radio Theater, written and produced by Jim Sheff. Our story starred Katie King as Blasé Koolkatt, Nancy Andrews as Mommy-O. Cat Black was the Star Owl. Jim Sheff was the Hep Cat. Anna Shockey played Pink-Eyed Ichabod No. 1. April Stalder was Pink-Eyed Ichabod No. 2 and the Celestial Snake. Sir Tim Stokes appeared as Hobo Tom. Kara Albach will be back next time as Mary Farfisa. And before we go, here's a word from our sponsor, Koolkatt Espresso.
Drink Koolkatt Espresso. Made from moonbeams.
Espresso.
It's cool, man. When things are crazy. When things are copacetic. When things are cool. Drink Koolkatt Espresso. Made from moonbeams.
Espresso.
Drink Koolkatt Espresso.
Mary Farfisa and today's Mary Farfisa's Outer Space Radio Theater Adventure are copyright 2017 by Jim Sheff, all rights reserved.